Hi ladies, my name's Jamie. Thanks for watching. This video is titled, Let Him Miss Out on You. Are you in a relationship where you are investing more, you feel like you care more, you maybe love more, but you're giving and giving and giving, and he's taking and taking and taking? If you are in that kind of relationship, then this video is for you. If a man is treating you in a nonchalant way, if he is taking you for granted, if he is being selfish, if he is just wanting to be with you when it's convenient for him, if he is not being intentional and purposeful in this relationship, and you are wanting more seriousness, you're wanting more of a commitment, and maybe you've talked about it and he says, oh, I'll get better, and then he doesn't. Or you've talked about it and he gaslights you. He says you're blowing things out of proportion, you're making a big deal out of nothing. If he is in any way disrespecting or disregarding how you feel, ladies, I need to tell you the most important thing that you should do is to let him miss out on you. You need to give yourself some space from this guy. Because if you just stay in there thinking it will get better, if you are one of these women that say, no, this is worth fighting for, and I'm going to stay in there, and we don't just give up on people, and we don't just give up on relationships, you will be taken advantage of for the rest of your life. You have to love yourself enough to leave. Now, I'm not talking about if you're married. Obviously, those are instances where maybe you want to seek some marriage therapy, you want to go to some counseling, you want to do several things, read some books together. That's a different scenario. But if you are just in a dating relationship and this guy is disregarding you in some way, he needs to feel your loss. Do not go in deeper with this guy. Do not commit more. Do not do more things with him or for him. You need to back away. You need to love yourself enough to back out. Stop doing so much for him. Stop giving so much to him. You need to back away. You need to make him miss you. And the only way you can do that is to be absent. And maybe you can have a conversation with him and say, hey, I am feeling disrespected, disregarded. I'm feeling taken advantage of. And I just think we need some space from each other. And go silent, go into no contact for a while. Let him see what life is like without you. If he's always calling you up and saying, hey, come over, and you say, no, I'm not doing that anymore. I need to find myself. I need to love myself. I choose peace instead of chaos right now. Make him feel what that is like to be without you. See, you want a man to treat you well, but if you are always in his face and there is no fear that he's going to lose you and he can treat you any way he wants and you will stay around, he will never treat you better. You need to be able to stand your ground and refuse to be manipulated or disrespected or treated like an option or not valued, not respected. You need to love yourself enough to say, there's a guy out there that is going to treat me like I deserve. I'm going to treat him well and he's going to treat me well. And that's not happening right now in this relationship. So I'm going to go do my own thing for a while. Maybe you'll date immediately. Maybe you'll take some time off. You don't have to tell him. You don't owe this guy anything other than to say, hey, we've had this conversation about how you're treating me. We went round and round on this merry-go-round. We've had this tango dance, and it's not getting any better. Because if you keep harping on it and harping on it and harping on it, that's when he calls you a nag. And your persistence, your insistence that this should get better never really makes it get better. Because when you say, you can't treat me like that, but then you stay, guess what? He's going to assume he can keep treating you like that. He can keep ditching you to go out with his friends because you're not going anywhere. But when he knows that you're going to leave, that all of a sudden triggers him. A light has to go on in his head at some point to say, wow, I could really lose her, and I don't think I like living without her. And he needs to feel what that looks like. That means no phone calls, no text, don't see him, don't go over to his house, don't drive by his work, don't like his social media posts, don't watch his stories, don't talk to his friends. Nothing. You just need to get away and go silent for a while. When a man has time to miss you and he sees, she's not reaching out to me, she can do this on her own, she doesn't need me, she has set her standards here, and she's not afraid to walk away from me, he all of a sudden starts to respect you so much more. Show him that you have seen your worth. And when you start treating yourself like you're worthy, he will start treating you like you're worthy. Sometimes, ladies, we need to break free and we need to build life on our terms. It doesn't mean we don't compromise and we don't negotiate, if you will. You don't consider each other's feelings. You do that. But if you are investing more than this guy is investing, you're out of balance. And that is not a relationship that is compromising to both of you. If you are always investing, you will always be investing, and he will always treat you as less. I understand when you do this, that loneliness is going to be there. You're going to feel lonely. You're going to want to reach out to him. You're going to question, did he even care about me at all? Has he moved on? What is he thinking? Your mind is going to go nuts. Get one of my e-courses. I have 2 e-courses on my website. I will link the website in the description below. It is called She's Everyday, she'severyday.com. There is an e-course called She Heals, how to heal from a breakup, how to thrive instead of just survive. There's also an e-course called She's the One, how to be the one he can't live without, how to be the one he regrets losing. Get one of those e-courses. There's also opportunities for coaching on there with me. Every woman I have coached so far, I've had 100% success rate in their guy coming back around and saying, I love you, I miss you, I want to be with you. Most of the time they propose. So get on that website and get some resources that will help you. But when you're going through this, yes, you're going to be lonely, and the resources that I have on those e-courses are going to help you. Ladies, I want you to have a life of tranquility instead of toxicity. I want you to have a life of peace instead of chaos. And the only way you can do that is to really put yourself first sometimes. Sometimes we put other people first. Sometimes we have to love ourselves enough to put ourselves first and to say, I deserve more than this. And I'm going to go out and I'm going to get it. Most of the time, that guy will come back around once he sees how much you value yourself and once he sees how much he misses you. So ladies, remember, he can only miss you if you are absent. Ladies, I want to see you win. Hit the like, hit the follow button. I will see you in the next video.